recording. Shit. There we go. Well, now I'm recording. Hey. I don't know. Thanks, Mr. Hamill. You're the best. Okay, you made it. Thanks. EB Toys sounds familiar, but I don't actually. I only know Toys R Us. Toys R Us is pretty old, right? At this point. So just so you know, before you tear this apart too much, okay? I had to. This was before they came out. Ekahau came out with that new feature where like you can. It's called Just Go, where you can like just you don't have to upload like a floor plan or anything. You literally just go and you start walking and it like maps as you go. Very cool feature. I am not sponsored by Ekahau for this stream, by the way. It's gonna sound like it, but I'm not. This was all me. Um anyway, I did this mall survey before that was a thing. And so in order to like have an accurate picture of everything, you have to upload I uploaded a floor plan. But how do you get a floor plan of an entire mall, right? I actually found I forget what it's called, like the hot sheet or something. I like googled around for this specific mall and found like this PDF that they give to like potential tenants, right? And it looked like this, right? It had the layout and the sizes of different places and all that stuff. And some places were labeled, some were not. I went ahead and you can see that I labeled this was spoiler, this was not the mall doing this. This was me. I wrote this, right? So I labeled everything based on their like interactive PDF or whatever that they had in the hot. Nope. Oh, okay. Sorry. There's a lot of data in this file. Anyway, so that's why it looks funny. Because I did this. I did the floor plan. I also was learning a lot about this tool while I was doing this survey. And this was the second time I'd used it, right? I've used it quite a few more times than that now. Second time I'd done like a public Wi-Fi survey, and I made the mistake of because this was such a big place, I wanted to, yay, hi new follower. I wanted to um I wanted to record, like screen record myself, like as I was doing the survey, right? But as you can tell, like it's a big mall, so that's going to take a long time, and I didn't want to record like a 30-minute video and save that on my phone. So I was going to record it in pieces. But what I learned doing the survey is that actually, if you're doing a screen recording thing while you're live, like doing the survey, I have an iPhone, if you like swipe, the thing down and then like start or stop the recording while you're doing the survey, it will like fuck with your survey, right? Which don't ban me. I don't remember what the rules are for cussing. I'm sorry. So it'll mess with your survey, and it luckily in this case it just stopped the survey, but I could restart it again. And then as that happened, it actually like added the pieces like when I would stop and start like together in one big piece. So it kept all the data. It just would like temporarily like stop the survey until I told it to start again. So you'll see like a lot of weird little things like that in here. Anyway, I'm not going to keep going through all the details of it, but I'm trying to remember where I started. I think it was around here, right? Close that for now. Mature audience. I have no idea. I have no idea if I have mature audience. I feel like I would have already taken care of that, but also maybe not. I'm not sure. EB Games, Electronic Boutique. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, you know what? That's why it sounded familiar. EB, yeah, I have heard of EB Games, and I couldn't recall like where, but I am old enough to remember it, sort of. Maybe I was young. Mallrats or Night of the Comet? What is Night of the Comet? Yay, Twitch. Oh, that's so smart. Grabbing a fire escape plan off the wall and then using that for your Wi-Fi floor plan. Hey, that's really. I didn't think of that. I didn't even think to like try and Google that. That's really smart. But now we don't need it, so hooray. That Gamer 9. You used to work for Ekahau? Ooh, you tested the V1, Sidekick V1. Joking about putting them on drones or on top of an RC car. Okay, that sounds really fun. They might be too heavy for a drone at the moment, but an RC car I could see being such a blast. Then you wouldn't have to walk. um, I'm a little intimidated by this, if I'm being honest. Like, this is a lot of stuff. And I also don't know anything about Wi-Fi, so this is really going to be fun. Oh, no, you know what? Oh, I think no, right the first time. I started up here. I started up here. This is where I entered the mall. Okay. So already we've got label the stores up here. Maybe not. Maybe I just did a whatever. This is where we're going to start. So, for example, one thing I don't remember, this has been a while since I went through the software, 48 at 40. What does this mean? I am not sure. If somebody knows, well, okay, Pinhead Gamer, you worked for Ekahau. You're gonna have to walk me through everything in the software now. Congratulations, you've been designated. A. What does that mean? Okay. Let's just explore. Let's just look around, right? I'm probably gonna be we have a lot of Cisco stuff in here. I see an Aruba, I see an Extreme Networks. It's actually interesting to see all the different brands, right? Of stuff people are doing. Yes. Cisco, Meraki, Extreme, Vantiva. Never heard of them. TP Link, Netgear, Complex. Oh, some Mist. That's interesting. Nokia. Anyway. Oh, there's a Ubiquity. I was wondering when I was I'm surprised I'm not seeing more Ubiquity. What is Pegatron? I've never heard of Pegatron, but I really want to know. Change their colors. I am the wrong person to see. You see, Ekahau didn't sponsor this because look at me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, you can change the colors though. That's cool. Can somebody tell me what Pegatron is? I'm seeing quite a few Pegatrons. Zebra? There's a vendor called Zebra? Arcadian, Diffon, Zyxel, Altonica. What interesting names. Serious business over here. A Fortinet. Arcadian is an interesting. Nokia makes practically everything. Yeah, apparently so. Oh, thank you, CMAC. Okay, so 48 at 40 means channel 48 with 40 megahertz wide channel. Sick. Thank you so much. Is this from Costco? No, it's not. I should have done the Costco one, shouldn't I? But I did this. This is a giant mall. This is a mall. I did this a number of months ago. I've been extremely Aruba, Jamaica. Yeah, this is a lot of data, and I've just been very laggy and like actually looking at this mall survey. But yeah, a few months ago, for those who don't know, I walked around a mall and did a Wi-Fi survey, and it was like a huge blast. Now I will say, okay, one thing that cracked me up, Macy's and Sears were just fucking dead zones, right? Not only were they sad and depressing and like just, you know, they look like they shouldn't be there. Like they were already cleared out. It was like the back rooms in there, but somehow there were like a couple people walking around. There was like almost no merchandise, especially in Sears. It was very sad. So I like went into Sears, right? But you can sort of see it looks like I didn't go far. I did walk around Sears, but I lost signal. I lost signal a number of times in Sears and I was just like, okay, fuck this. I'm not gonna this. Literal and figurative dead zones, yes. Samsung. You know, Nokia, say what you want about Nokia, they've lasted. And look at Macy's. Look at this dumpster fire. So I don't know what accurate information we're going to get out of like but I thought that was funny. You can also see where I was like most interested, right, in shopping. So Mind Games, this was a board game store. I walked around there for a while. And then at some point I discovered there's a Uniqlo. There it is. I'm pretty sure that's what this was. Uniqlo was over here. And I was there for like an hour trying stuff on. So that was fun. Had a good day out of it. Anyway, let's look at the data, right? Wow, 13 Sears stores remaining in the mainland US and one in Puerto Rico. Rip Sears. I'm surprised it's as many as 13. What do we want to look at? I guess all right. So if we can be believed, right? If our friend can be believed, CMAC, right? CMAC said these numbers mean 100 channel 157 at 80 megahertz wide channel. How do I see this? Hang on. I know there's a way to see this. But once again, I'm a child. Oh, maybe. Nope, I'm not doing I'm sorry. I'm not doing a survey. Don't punish me, Ekahau. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're gonna see SSIDs on my network for a second. Don't dox me. Just oh, we're back. It's fine. No one can dox you just based off of your SSID, right? Right. Tiberius, you're in cybersecurity. Tell me. Am I gonna get DDoSed in a few minutes? All right, enough like messing around. This is the one I wanted to look at. Here we go. You click on them, you see the coverage is the idea, right? You see the coverage. I'm not totally sure about like the spottiness. Probably like it's sort of, I don't know, leakage. Is that the right word for wireless stuff? Oh, I hover over it. That. Something else there in a minute. I need to read chat. I'm so sorry. Ekahau application will either act like it's about to crash if the server is too heavy or straight up crash. Oh, it's too bad. Well, it's okay. I haven't crashed yet. A lot of data. That's why I change my SSID name every 5 minutes. That's smart. See, that's how you stay prepared. Hi, new follower. Oh, did I finally break it? It's alive. Only way someone can dox you. Hey, Tap Envy, thanks for joining. Only way someone can dox you via SSID would require enough information that they already could. I see. All right. SSIDs aren't unique even within the same city unless you don't change defaults. No, Tiberius, as we learned, you can absolutely hack someone with just their IP address. You can absolutely geolocate them or whatever. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. In here. All right. Come on. How do I get more information about this? I could have sworn. Maybe I need to find it. Which is doing a weird thing where it puts your comments on the like hover thing, the AP. All right, we're gonna try something else. I want to pick a Pegatron because that's the most hilarious name. I want to pick this. How can I find where it is? That's my next question. I'm choosing it from the sidebar. There are some. Oh, see a color down here. Probably not. Here we go. Click this guy. It'll probably show. Ah, look, it pings Pegatron up here. Okay, okay, okay. Over here by Express. Out every time. This. All right, so I'm guessing like these two that are basically on top of each other. Well, this is interesting, right? So I don't know, again, I don't know anything about Wi-Fi or wireless technologies. So I'm the worst person to do this, but we've got a Pegatron like AP supposedly right here, right? And then like kind of right on top of it, we've got a Cisco Meraki. Now, if they were the same vendor, I would think like, okay, maybe it's like detecting two different antennas or something, right? Because I think it'll do that and think it's a different AP sometimes. But this looks like two separate whole things. And that makes me curious. Is it just like someone else's AP right next to someone else's AP? Is one of them like in the ceiling and one of them is like on the ceiling? What's the deal there? Edit access point. Okay, I can't really do it. Whatever. Pegatron, Cisco Meraki. So Pegatron gives us some. We have really shitty coverage, is what it looks like. Honestly, with this Pegatron, it looks really bad. The Meraki, not much better. So I don't know what that's about. I didn't. Now, admittedly, I did not go into like the Meraki looks like it gets a little better right here. So maybe this is just it. Just since I didn't go into the store and like actually go where the Meraki and the Pegatron were, maybe it's just detecting them out here because this is like the only place it could get that signal. I don't know. So I didn't walk into whatever store is over here, right? So maybe that's where like they actually are is in there. I probably don't know enough. Thank you for the hair comment, the hair compliment. I appreciate it. I'm growing it out into something weird. We'll see what happens. The amount of TikToks I've seen about geolocating someone from IP address is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, we were just having a conversation about that last night, weren't we? Was the mall multi-floor? Yeah, this mall was multi-floor, but the survey's not, right? I did a thing I always do, which is make a promise and not fulfill it. And that was to go do the second floor of the mall later. This is the first floor of the mall. Mostly, I didn't want to go through the trouble of like finding another fucking floor plan to deal with. Because this one took me like a full hour to prepare. So that was fun. But now that we have just go, maybe I will go back, honestly. Oh no, Ekahau, no. Okay. I've highlighted here. Something changed. Something changed. Okay, let's find a really good coverage. Let's find a really good coverage. So who has really good coverage here? Unfortunately, I didn't go through. I should have next time. I need to walk around like all the stores. One of the hardest things for me about maybe the hardest thing honestly about doing a Wi-Fi survey that is not sanctioned or requested at all by the business that I'm in is that surprisingly it feels weird to be doing something that is not sanctioned or requested at all by the business that I'm in. Go figure. Look at this. This looks like a nice little sort of triangular area of amazing coverage. So, all right, who's in the winning so far? Who's in the winners like list of good coverage? Lucky Coach, Bath and Body Works, Oakley a close second, leggings pink. I guess that's the store name. I don't know if that's like Victoria's Secret pink and it's leggings or if it's just leggings pink is the name. But look at how good they're at that coverage. Beautiful green. You know what I really like about the Ekahau app? I'm sure I could do it in here somewhere and I just don't know where. But the survey app that you use to actually do the survey, once you're done, you go into the like inspect tab and it allows you to like change the colors of the coverage and like you can make it the opposite of this or a totally different color scheme if you're colorblind. It's nice. I like it. Make yourself a treasure hunt that you have to find something in each store, not buy, just find. That sounds fun. Look, I would have no problem normally like going in and out of each store. Like I don't get bored doing it. The problem is other people look at me and go, "What the fuck?" Like doing Costco the other week last weekend was Oh man, I really wanted to do a really good job at Costco and I kind of failed because I was just so cowed by like other people. Like people were looking at me, right? I think if I were shameless enough to like actually pretend and like try to, I don't know, be like a hacker or whatever, I could maybe have gotten like a high vis, vest. Someone said that, right? And like walked around and, like, that would have made me look a little more official, right? But I didn't. I was just like some girl walking around and doing this, right, at every single shelf. So, if you can imagine like, I did not film people, right? Like, I was every time a person went by, which was a lot, I would, like, do this and aim the camera down at the floor, but it didn't, that's not gonna make people feel that much better. Put on a black hoodie. Yeah, that's not gonna make it that's not the official, like, look that I'm going for necessarily. 75-inch 4K on Twitch is sad. Wait, are you saying that you can't read it? Oh, you can finally read it. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I don't I work in tech, but I don't know anything about tech, ironically. Try Sam's Club. Shh. I'm definitely a hacker, Tiberius. I'm just not trying to look like one. How am I doing? There we go. Ooh, okay. I can hover over the pretty green. Oh, that's kinda cool. I don't know if y'all can read this very well. I don't know if I zoom in, it will be any better at all, but I hover no, it's not any more zoomed in. I hope you can read some. Basically, we've got the signal strength at -39 dBm. Again, I don't know what that means, right? Like, I feel like that's very strong in one direction, and I know there's logarithmic stuff happening there, but, like, I never was excited about calculus, so here we are. Oh, good, you can read it, okay. Yeah, whatever, Mr. Hamill, okay. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. High vis, hard hat, and a clipboard would absolutely make me look legit. I am just too much of a coward to do. I'm too much of a coward for some because then I have to commit to the bit, right? If I do that, I have to commit to the bit. I have no other choice. I can't just like make an excuse when some. So if somebody were to approach me and be like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, what if the manager of the store was like, "Who are you? I didn't know you were like, who are what are you doing?" Maybe it'd make them more likely to approach me. And then I'd have to make something up and lie, and that feels weird. If someone's paying me, like if Costco were like, "Hey, Traffic Pacer, we would like you to try and hack us. You're now a pen tester. Congratulations." And they paid me to do it. I could commit to the bit for money, right? For my job. That's legit. If I'm just some fucking weirdo with a Wi-Fi in it, like I don't know. I don't know, man. Luckily, the mall was not like, I thought the mall at the time was a little uncomfortable, right? I thought that was pretty uncomfortable for me. Like, walking through the stores. Walking the hallway was fine. Walking through the stores and just doing a circuit in, like, fucking, Spencer's or whatever, and then, like, leaving felt weird, right? With the I like I said excuse me. Like I said, I wasn't using the Just Go feature, so I wasn't aiming my camera around, so that was a little better, but, I was pretty obvious still, like, I had the big ol' adapter and stuff. Anyway, I thought that was a little uncomfortable, but then I went to Costco this past weekend and did this, and it was way more uncomfortable. So, pros and cons, right? Pro of using Just Go is that you don't have to, like, go through the hassle of getting, like, a floor plan. It maps stuff out great. Con of Just Go is that you look like a fucking weirdo if you're doing this unsanctioned. And I will say, I'm sure Ekahau did not think, like, weirdos who were just, like, trying to have a nerdy good time on a weekend and be cool. I'm sure Ekahau did not create the Sidekick 2 so that, like, idiots like me could just, like, aim it at people who weren't expecting. So, anyway, this is cool, though, so if I hover over this So this is like the prettiest, darkest, greenest green, right, that I can see here, and it's -34 dBm. It's got like AP MAC addresses. There's 5 of them, probably maybe more. It's got channel listing the channels, RSSI in dBm, and then I don't know the floor. There's only one floor in this. I can't click on it. What else can I click? Just the APs. Yeah, and then you get these APs, right? These kinds that like, okay, there's nothing. I've clicked on one of these. I've clicked on this guy. There's no coverage. So I don't really know what's going on here. I don't really know what this means. When I click on it and it doesn't show any coverage, I think like, did it just sort of like get an SSID and like somewhere over there? And I thought maybe that's an AP, but probably not. We don't know. So just, I don't know. This one too, same thing. It also just has like a 1 near it. So I feel like this is just like an antenna. Say this seems more legit. Not legit. 6 at 40. This one seems more legit. Whoa, damn. Okay. Just hanging out outside Oakley. Again, I don't know. It's interesting, right, to see these clusters. I know they're not all APs, right? They could be a lot of different things. I did have like some people warn me, like, oh, you're gonna go by like these carts in the middle of like the hallway and stuff, and they're gonna have their own shit going on too, and you'll probably pick up a lot of that. I wish I could remember. Don't think I don't think there were a lot of those carts, but I could be wrong. I just like walked by them. There were like some Auntie Anne's things and stuff like that, but I don't think there were a lot of like the cell phone carts or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But like, look here. Like, this has to be got a nice signal here. This is probably coming from inside one of the stores. Like, basically, I didn't get a lot of data inside all the stores. Next time, I will try to get better data because I think it's more interesting to do that, to see which stores have what kinds of Wi-Fi. Like, look at Skechers here, just like banging Wi-Fi, right? Banging coverage here. What is this? Like, okay, -35. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. Does anyone know what -35 dBm could possibly say? It looks like it's really good, like based on the colors. A Costco badge. Oh, no worries. I have a Costco badge. You're good. A hoe around scooter? What are you talking about? Oh, hover. I was like, what is a hoe around scooter? Hoeing around on a scooter. Oh, I see. All right. Other way around, closer to 0 is stronger. Signal is typically reported in negative dBm. Wait, so if it's closer to 0, that's stronger, then why is this map seeming, am I reading the map right? Well, actually, no. What am I talking about? Maybe I'm oh, I can adjust this. I didn't know. Y'all can't see this. Hang on. I need to edit this so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. All right, look at this. So down here at the bottom, at the very bottom of the screen, if you can see it, we've got Ekahau best practices for 5 gigahertz in dBm. I accidentally dragged this. I think it was like back at 65 or something, like by default, something like that. Um, Negative 135 dBm is really bad for Wi-Fi. And then, okay, negative 35 dBm is good. All right, neighbor of Brack, what is your war walking rig? I'm super curious. Like, what do you use? I have literally only ever used Ekahau's like Sidekick 2, which I feel like in a way is so shitty. Sorry, Ekahau, not really, but like it's like saying like, oh, I've only ever like driven in a Rolls Royce or something. Like, oh, okay. Maybe not. I don't know. I've never used anything but the Sidekick 2. A dweeb. No offense, Ekahau, this is amazing, but I've just like never delved into Wi-Fi. Anyway, Skechers is banging, but it looks like I maybe didn't capture their actual, like, any of their actual equipment. Like, here, I'm clicked right now, but for a second. So Skechers is pretty banging, but I don't see like an AP anywhere like super close to where this amazing signal is. So I probably just missed it or something. Also, I think I remember having like a struggle in Forever 21. Like I think I fucked up here. I think I like like while you're doing the survey, if you need to adjust like where you're at on the map, if you don't think it's very accurate or whatever, you can adjust it by like clicking. Anyway, excuse me, it was on my phone, right? It's really small and my stupid little finger clicking. I've messed up like basically I accidentally told it I was like way farther away than where I was, so it adjusted according to like the incorrect information I gave it and then it and then it like miscalculated where I was in the store. So a lot of this is probably a little fucked up in Forever 21. I remember having that issue. Oh, an employee badge for Costco. That's an interest. See, but that ventures into the territory of like I have to commit to the bit. You know, if an employee comes up to me and is like, I don't know who you are, yeah, I'd have to commit to it. There'd be no turning back. You know. Well, Kismet. Okay, I have heard Kismet mentioned as like an alternative. Packet sniffer and intrusion detection system. Kismet will work with any wireless card which supports raw monitoring mode. Can I download Kismet to like okay, so here's my question. Y'all who do like war driving, war walking, whatever. I have the Sidekick, right? The Sidekick is like a dedicated I should have brought it up here, but I don't. I have it stored elsewhere. But like it's like a dedicated device, right, to doing that. So it's like specially made. It's what does it, right? What do you use if you like if I were to use Kismet, what would I like put it on? Because then okay, all right, I see. Raspberry Pi 4, 3 Alpha, 036 ACM Wi-Fi radios, and that data being dumped into a software program called Kismet. Okay, I see. So the Kismet analyzes the data that you. Okay, interesting. Okay, so your pathing works off of GPS, so it doesn't work very well indoors, but the Ekahau will work great indoors. Interesting. Wait a minute, I need to hear this. I don't know about Jason Street and the social engineering at a bank. What did he do? 1611 channels show up a bunch because those are the most common SSID names. Broadcast. Well, that's interesting. Thanks, Spike Roche. Spike Roche, however you say your name. I'm sorry. 1, 6, and 11. Why 1, 6, and 11? I'm curious. All right, let's get away from Forever 20. Oh no. Oh no. What did I just do? I think I placed an. Okay. Well, this is where we're at now. Oh no. What have I done? I think I accidentally clicked on I'm planning stuff. No. Take me away from here. I don't whoa, look at this. This is actually the complete map. What have I done? Bluetooth. I can't tell if this is real life or if this is something that I've like caused. All right, I'm sorry. I love your comments, but I need to move them now. Alerts? I need you to stop commenting for 2 minutes so that I can do something with this Oh, there we go. Thanks. Well, I just set an AP here and like yeah, okay, simulated access point. Now, this is something I haven't played around with, right? I haven't played around with you can comment again, I'm sorry. I haven't played around with like adding stuff. Like there's like a very powerful planning tool in this software, right? That you can map out a future wireless network or improvements to your existing wireless network and things like that. which sounds really cool. I just don't have enough imagination to even try that yet, so I haven't done it. Um, but that's kind of neat. Like you can see its range. That's huge, but it's also yeah, I don't know. All right, how do I take you away? I don't want you. God. Oh, you can see my alert. All right, whatever. This is just the day I lose privacy. What if I all right, what happens if I disable 6 gigahertz? Okay. I I don't see. All right, let's disable 5 gigahertz then. Dang, maybe I should just do this. Maybe I should just like make the stupidest, craziest Wi-Fi now. Oh, there we go. We got a patch of shitty yellow. Yep. Piss yellow, because guess what? We've only got 2.4 gigahertz right now. I don't know what unlinking antennas does, but I'm gonna do it. Hey, thanks, new follower. What happens if you unlink the antennas? I don't know what that means. Yeah, drawing all the wall. Okay, so maybe this is gonna be my next thing is like designing the dumbest Wi-Fi network. Okay, unlinking the antennas didn't seem to really. Um, all right, I'm gonna enable 6 gigahertz and then I'm gonna disable 2 point whatever. Sales demo. Yeah, what did they do for you in the sales demo? Did they show you like the design tools and stuff? All right, 2.4 is going off. How does this affect us in our piss yellow color? Oh, okay. I'll call you Raker now. This looks the fucking same. Why does it look the same if I'm using 6 gigahertz or 2.4? What if I use 2.4 and 6 at the same time? Does that change our piss yellow to a greener piss yellow? It didn't. It did not help me. Unlinking antennas is like APs with external antennas. You can technically put them. Oh, okay. So like move them away. Okay, that makes sense. Hmm. All right. I'm gonna stop fucking around with this for now. I'm gonna delete the guy. Goodbye. Oof. I thought. Oh God. All right. There we go. There we go. Now I'm back to my like weird snaking hallway dance. Okay. So here's some good coverage by Cinnabon. Cinnabon. Let's look at some. Can we look at SSID? Like, I want to know the stupid names of things. You know, when I was in Wendy's, it was like Wendy's wireless. You know, how do I see that here? There has to be a way that I can look at this. I'm afraid anything I click is gonna make it die, but it hasn't died yet. Cool. They took the floor plan and then drew your walls and simulated the AP. That I mean, that's so badass that you can do that. I want to see SSIDs. So maybe if I click on something over here, I can then. Why? I didn't realize Arista made wireless, but of course they do, right? I earn the SSIDs. What's the matter with me? Go to this Meraki. In Mind Games. So Mind Games, the board game store. Shockingly disappointing Wi-Fi, it looks like. Very piss yellow in there. For a board game store. For a store for nerds, it's got bad Wi-Fi. That's all I'm saying. How come the hallways have like the hallway has better Wi-Fi than Mind Games? Double clock the AP. Oh, double click it. Yeah. Mind game. Games. Happened. I just double clicked it and it showed me. Here, let's. Is this a plus sign? All right, so that's the settings. If this, I would probably know what I'm doing if I'd ever watched a demo video. I'm the worst. Oh, oh! I found it. It's the inspect. Okay, all right, all right. Now we're in business. Like an hour into the stream. Thanks for sticking with. Oh, good. Okay, all right. Who are we gonna? Well, let's just look at this one. Right? Oh Jesus, what is it doing? Ooh. What does this mean? I don't. What is? What does it mean? And it is it on the same network? Like, is it on the? Can it communicate with all of these APs? That the. Oh, Arista's Wi-Fi came from their acquisition of Mojo Networks. Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, man. Thank you, Raker. You've been so helpful. So blue lines point to where the AP was seen. So okay, so I take it. Okay, so interesting. I guess I don't fully understand the difference. Like we have this sort of coverage like area, right, where the colors are. But then you have all this gray area around it, and obviously like there's got to be something that tells you this, right? Like there's got to be something that tells you this that I just don't understand because I'm dumb and don't read. Um SSIDs, supported rate. Yeah, see, this is the stuff I was looking for. Power, max data rate, 802.11ax, unknown. All right, and then we've got, wow, okay, we've got full on MAC addresses. That might not be, maybe we'll be careful there. Okay, signal strength at 5 gigahertz. Again, hang on. So sorry, AI Pro. I did not want to freak out. Yeah, I'm curious. So it would make sense to me that like the blue lines, or like where that AP was first like detected or something by the sidekick. But I'm curious, like, if it was detected there, was it just at such a weak signal strength that you can't call that coverage? And so once it's at like a certain threshold, that's when like we color it in, we call it coverage. I am curious. Yeah, the color near the AP is green. Yeah, makes sense. All right. What other information can I learn from this without doxing the location? I mean, I'm sure y'all could figure it out if you really want to. It's not that hard like to figure out where I went. But, I don't want to make it that easy. So 102 radios on this entire. Then we've got signal strength at 5. Okay. Signal strength negative 61 dBm. I feel like that's not as great as negative 35 dBm. Am I right? Looks like it's not happy with our signal strength, signal to noise ratio. Let's find a good one. Let's just find a really nice one. This is pretty green. We're pretty green over here. Good lord. Yeah, that one has bigger reach, it seems like. That one has way bigger. Look at that. This is Xfinity. Xfinity. It's just Xfinity. Good lord. All the way over at Dead Zone Macy's, we're seeing this AP. Damn. We're happy with everything except for a secondary signal strength on this guy. I know secondary signal strength is important. I think it might have something to do with roaming. I don't remember, but I know it's important. Data rate, almost 2 gigs. Channel interference. So we're okay. We're doing well. No packet loss. All right. No, this isn't as fun. I want to find a shitty one. How do I find a shitty one? Hang on. Maybe I need to close this and look at the entire. Ooh. All right. That's cool. Why do I get to see this on this one? Hang on. This looks like it's maybe a lot of interference. I should have known that would cause an issue. I'm sorry. I was trying to zoom in. I hope Costco's not this bad. I did spend like 5 hours in this mall doing all of this and also shopping. So please, please, sir, can I zoom in? There we go. Whoa. All right. I'm guessing what's the battery life of the device used for this? I don't remember the official battery life. I will say that I have used it like okay, I went to this mall for like I was doing this for at least 4 hours, probably realistically on and off 5 to 6. Like I think I was like gone from my house to here to back to house like 6 hours was most of a day. And then I was probably actively surveying for at least 4 hours of that. Um and I don't remember what the battery usage was on the way back, but I don't remember thinking like I need to go home soon to charge this. Like it's pretty beefy. And I was continually surveying for like those 4 hours. Like I was shopping with the thing on, still doing a survey. So like I was in the Uniqlo changing room doing a survey. I think I broke it. I'm so sorry. So at that collection point on the map, I think you can see all the APs in the middle column. That column gives you the apparent AP signal strength for each AP you saw at that point. So cool. This is what I was looking for at the beginning. I seriously think I broke it. I'm so sorry. Rest in pieces. I mean, it's still loading. I'll give it a minute. I think I just asked too much of it. But the red here, it looks bad, right? It looks bad. It looks like this looks like interference to me, right? On 5 gigahertz. I'm so sorry, AI Pro. I didn't mean to break you. AI is too powerful. Yeah, potentially. Hey, new follower. Thanks for following. Hey, it did it. Oh, nice. I don't know what I'm learning from this actually. It just sort of colored things blue. I guess it's highlighting all the APs that I guess interfere with each other in this little range of things. That's interesting. I mean, you can find out what's interfering. Package device. If there were like a like somebody mentioned like Bluetooth hotspots and shit. I haven't seen any real evidence that I can tell is like a Bluetooth or something that's not like straight up a like wireless AP or something or router. I haven't seen anything that looks like, some kind of source of interference that's not wireless, right? So like how would I know is my next question. Oh, hey, look, it's a product demo. It's a missed product demo. Did they just leave it there and not not take it back? What is this? All right, let's look at this. Now I'm interested. Product demo. Oh, see? This is weird. Why would a whatever this is, why is the coverage so far away from it? Why is it sitting here, but it looks like its coverage is better like in MAC Cosmetics store somewhere over here. Depending on the noise floor. Oh, Yeah, okay, that's fair. Also, uh, you said the word floor, and it reminded me that like I'm definitely picking up like signals from like the second floor as well. So this is all going to be like very confused, very jumbled, and like impossible to now. Things are wait. So what is noise floor? As the noise floor approaches the signal level, you approach the Shannon. The what limit? Is that supposed to be Shannon? Bluetooth is very low power. That makes sense. So I'm gonna blame the weird shit on like detecting other floors' Wi-Fi, right? What else should I look at here? If I look too hard at this spectrum, oh, excuse me, I guess it's gonna like break the thing. The Shannon limit or Shannon capacity of a communication channel refers to the maximum rate of error-free data that can theoretically be transferred over the channel if the link is subject to random data transmission. Oh. So the maximum rate of error-free data that can theoretically be transferred over the channel if the link is subject to random data transmission for a particular noise level. It's very specific. As the noise floor approaches the signal level, you approach the Shannon limit. That makes sense when you think about it. Okay. All right. Thanks for the very interesting. Y'all are so helpful today. I appreciate it. All right, let's look at you know what? I should have gone into Lego. I literally just clicked on a random point in the map and it's giving me information. I love this. All right, hang on. All right, so what I've learned so far about this mole in particular. Sears, death, despair, awful horribleness. All right. Maybe one AP actually in that. One sad little, maybe it's one above it with extra good signal strength. All right. Signal's shitty. Uniqlo, heaven on earth, wonderful clothes and everything, and also great coverage, right? Great Wi Fi coverage. All right. Nordstrom, Victoria's Secret, excellent. Excellent Wi Fi coverage. Probably based on just this, I'm comfortable making a huge assumption on that their Wi Fi coverage is excellent. Um, Macy's, death, despair. These colors baffle me, but I swear to God, in both Macy's and Sears, I lost signal. Like the survey was interrupted. You could see it. The survey just died. It just died. And it did not do this anywhere else but Macy's and Sears. So I'm just telling you, like, there's something wrong. There's bad juju in Macy's and Sears. No one is surprised by this. Okay. Outside of Hellsberg Diamonds, somebody's here. Somebody's here and they've got a decent signal for a little bit. Okay. I should have gone in Sephora. What was I thinking? Why didn't I go into more stores? Skechers, heaven on earth again. I don't really care about their shoes, but like Skechers, potentially, you know what? Actually, now I'm thinking about my troubles with Forever 21 and that the mess ups that I did. This might all be Forever 21. This may not be Skechers' Wi-Fi. So you know what? I'm gonna give a benefit of the doubt to Forever 21 because I screwed myself up in there. And let's just call all of this. Move it. Oh, I can't move it. But we're gonna call all of this Forever 21 because I did not go into Skechers, but I definitely went into Forever 21. So this makes more sense. Okay. Forever 21, excellent Wi-Fi coverage. Good job. Urban Outfitters. Maybe it's fine. It's fine. It's passable. If you're not familiar with walkie-talkies, ham radio, or two-way radios in general, nope, I'm not. And knowing how audio can vary dramatically, it would be hard to conceptualize all that data. Yep, totally fair. Aha, aha. Okay, I did this. I did this for high school me, right? I did it for high school me. And you know what? High school me is not disappointed. Pretty good Wi-Fi coverage and Hot Topic. You can also see like you see how this is sort of the shape of Hot Topic, but it's like tilted. Yeah, I also fucked that up. So this is Hot Topic. I know for sure I know for sure, partly because I don't even remember what was next to Hot Topic, but because I made a big deal out of going into Hot Topic and trying not to look weird. I was the only like non-emo in there, but I was like like I was like clearly not shopping and I felt really weird about it, but I was determined to get Hot Topic. So Hot Topic, good Wi-Fi coverage. Good job, Bill. Good job. Yep. Urban Outfitters, like I said, all right. Finish Line. I don't know what Finish Line is, but it seems like they have good Wi-Fi coverage and it's leaking out their windows. So good job, y'all. Good job. Foot Locker. I didn't get enough of it, I guess, to really judge. Front of the store, maybe in the back it's better. You can kind of see, you know, what are we working with? Oh, hang on. Okay, right. Hover. Will it tell me again? I liked when I could hover and it would tell me like things. Finish Line is shoes and sports apparel. Oh, okay, so like Foot Locker, like you say. Okay, cool, cool. Well, I'm at Foot Locker right now. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know. All the stuff I don't care about. Clearly I'm validated because I don't see any real good Wi-Fi leaking out. Maybe whatever this is, Runway Collection, Windsor. Whatever Windsor is, I feel like that's diamonds. I don't know. This area could be good for Wi-Fi. I didn't explore it enough. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Now, I should have. What was I thinking? All right, I'm just learning for my next small Wi-Fi survey. Is really what it is. Why didn't I go in here? Probably because I thought they'd think I'm weird. I bet they would have like looked at me and been like, "What the fuck?" Because they're wireless. It's Connect Wireless. They would know an imposter if they saw one. Zales Jewelers. I suspect based on this right here and this situation going on right here, I suspect Zales has decent coverage. If not, maybe only because of Connect Wireless next door. I don't know. Urbanity, whatever the hell that is. This kind of looks like it could be coming from Urbanity. I will go into more stores. See, T-Mobile. You know what? T-Mobile's probably. Look at that. That's probably coming from T-Mobile. They're just shooting it out the wazoo, out the store. That's how Wi-Fi works, right? I didn't want to subject myself to the high pressure sales tactics. Blah, blah, blah. In wireless store. Yeah, you're probably right. I haven't done that many surveys, right? I've done 3. I've done a ton of them of like my house and neighborhood, but I will never post that, right? So I can't talk about that. But I've done like 3 big like public Wi-Fi surveys, and not once has anyone approached me to be like, what are you doing?" No one. Like they've noticed some people, but no one said anything. And I don't know, maybe I'm surprised by that. Maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. What is this? What store is this? Oh, the Apple store. I definitely made sure. That's ironic because I went into the Apple store. I was like, I got it. I got to do the Apple store. But you see how I only went like halfway in. And then you can see I sort of like hovered by like the MacBooks over here. It's because right here in this dead zone that I didn't go to, there were police. Not security guards, there were police. Which understandable, okay, I guess. But I was real scared. Like the Genius Bar back here, like what was I gonna do? Like walk and stroll with my big obvious like device. I mean, they're gonna arrest me. I was like, the popo, they're gonna get me. I was disappointed that I couldn't get more of the store, but I also didn't want to get like arrested or questioned by the cops. I probably shouldn't be that afraid of it though. Abercrombie. You know what? I'm comfortable just based off of this crap right here. I'm comfortable saying that Charlotte Russe and Abercrombie just have shit Wi-Fi. Piss poor Wi-Fi. Piss yellow colored Wi-Fi. Yeah. Oakley. All right, what else can I insult? Did not go to AT&T. I wish I had gone to AT&T. Next time I'll go to all the wireless stores, like mobile stores I can find, right? Cuz like the hallway is fun but not that interesting at the end of the day. It's more fun to go in. Like I said, look at Uniqlo. This is the winner in my book. Love their clothes, love their Wi-Fi. The end. Restaurants and shit, whatever. I don't know. Lululemon didn't go in. Next time I won't chicken out. Thanks, Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret has good Wi-Fi. Yeah, looks like it's probably pretty good. Who knows? Anyway, that's the mole. That's the mole for you. Thanks everyone for joining me on this journey, on this wireless journey.